Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a pleasant week, a week of peace to you. Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov. Shalom, shalom, shalom. How is everyone? Doing good? Doing good, I hope? I hope so. I did not do a video of what I shared last Shabbat, and depending on if there's time in this video, I might share a little bit about that, but my intention is to share about what I shared today. And yeah, it's good. Yeah. I've learned a good lesson this week, so that's why I'm pretty excited. Well, I'm always excited to share with you what is exciting, what HShem teaches, but this is a good story. So hope you stick around to listen, and I hope and pray that you will be blessed. I hope so. So what I shared. Okay, so yes, first of all, let's go to, if you have your Bibles with you, Exodus Shemot, chapter 13. Excuse me. Yes. Okay. Starting in verse 17. Okay, so Shemot, Exodus 13, starting verse 17, and we'll see how far. Planning to go to verse 22, I think. I have so many. I don't know if any of you out there are one of those people, but I know I am, that I have like a lot of papers or cards and things stuck in my Bible to keep a certain place to go back to or something. It kind of gets, after a while you have to clean out your Bible. Okay, here we go. I have a squeaky chair. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyways, starting in verse 17. ויהי בשלח פרעה את העם ולא נחם אלוהים דרך ארץ פלישתים כי קרוב הוא כי אמר אלוהים פן ינחם העם בראותם מלחמה ושבו מצרימה ויסב אלוהים את העם דרך המדבר ים סוף וחמושים עלו בני ישראל מארץ מצרים ויקח משה את עצמות יוסף עמו כי השביע את בני ישראל לאמור פקוד יפקוד אלוהים אתכם והעליתם את עצמותי מזיתכם וייסעו מסוכות ויחנו ביתם בקצה המדבר ואדוני הולך לפניכם יומם בעמוד ענן לנחות הדרך ולילה בעמוד אש להאיר להם ללכת יומם ולילה לא ימיש עמוד הענן יומם ועמוד האש לילה לפני Then it came to pass, when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God did not lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near, for God said, lest perhaps the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt. So God led the people round by way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up in orderly ranks out of the land of Egypt. And Moshe took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had placed the children of Israel under solemn oath, saying, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones from here with you. So they took their journey from Sukkot and camped in Etam at the edge of the wilderness. And the Lord went before them, by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so as to go by day and night. He did not take away the pillar of cloud by day or the pillar of fire by night from before the people. Wow. Wow. Just amazing. This is awesome. So here, when I read this, and of course when we read the entire Torah, all I can see, all I can think is the faithfulness of HShem. I mean, right here, this is I really love this part where it says God said, lest perhaps the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt, and then God leads the people of Israel a different way, rather than this other route, which would be perhaps more convenient, because he knows our hearts. He knows how we are. He knows that he knows, even though he's this awesome, amazing God, amazing King of the universe, he knows how we fail to have faith. I mean, even those of us who have great faith, there are times in which we just, and that's, we learn the hard lesson. But here, I mean, this is just so beautiful to me. It's like, wow, he knows us so well. It's like, okay, so they might see this and they might change their minds and return to Egypt. So I'm gonna take them this other way. It's so beautiful to me. And you'll notice I don't have my board here to share some Hebrew words. And that wasn't really my intention for this time, but I will say that I think this is interesting how, in the other Torah portion from last week, and perhaps in this one as well. I mean, in the, I don't know if you can find the word here in this one as well, but we had the word bo for when for go, for saying let my people go, and to come, bo, the bet and the aleph. And here, when it says, it translates in English that Pharaoh had let the people go, and actually, it says here, Vayhi b'shalach Pharaoh, so he's in sending out. We also have this in modern Hebrew, the same root words for sending out. So it's not the same word as bo. It's kind of interesting to me that we have this word, to not have them go. In Hebrew, b'shalach Pharaoh eta'am. And so, yeah, that's interesting. And then we have this promise that, of Joseph's bones, and that really is beautiful to me too for the people, people of Israel. This promise has been kept, and the promise is to be fulfilled. And to me, it's just, it is just beautiful in itself. This promise is kept, and so it is fulfilled. And then just how HShem, he guides his people with the cloud by day and the fire by night. It's just amazing, really amazing. And so, what I shared at the service for this particular part of the portion that I took was that this week, so I'll just tell you the story. I think I have mentioned this. Yes, I'm certain I have mentioned this in other videos from past ones from some time ago, because it's been a while now, but my family moved from the home where I had lived basically most of my life, and it was a very emotional for a lot of reasons. I think probably the biggest reason, though, even putting aside really good friends and favorite places, and of course my home itself, because it was like paradise, was the fact that I had to say goodbye to my cats, which I had had for many years, because cats don't do well when you move, just especially if your cats are outdoor, or at least mostly outdoor cats. So, and I think I've shared that before. I would literally cry, I think, about every night after we had moved. That's the kind of person that I am, just very sensitive, and it was a very emotional time. So I say that to say that happened. It was unavoidable. It just happened that way, that we had to move. And I know a lot of you know that experience, but I think the most emotional is usually when one moves from like home, like if they've had the opportunity to have a home place. I know not everybody does, but anyways, so recently, this week, it came up, the possibility of moving again, and to make a long story short, if I haven't said that already, I was very upset and emotional about it, just because there was so much unknown, and it's just, again, HShem testing me and reminding me not to be worried, just to be at peace, which was true. But I'm just confessing to you that when I heard about it, I just didn't have the right heart. A flood of memories from what happened before came to mind, and I just really did not have the right heart about it. I was very upset. And so when the day came that we were, my family was going to go see a house, possibly a home to go to, I said, I actually got in my car, and I said, I don't know if I'll be back in time to go see it. I just had this attitude, like, I don't know if I'll be back in time. I don't know. But if I'm not, it's okay. And my mom can tell you about that. And so I'm laughing because, God, he has such a sense of humor. It was perfect, because I get in my car, and I have my car has been working quite well for me. It's been a huge blessing. And I get to the very first stop sign I get to. All of a sudden, my car dies. Yes. And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, wow, God, wow, I just have to, I'm sorry. It's like, I'm really sorry. And thank you, because I had a wild thoughts of emotion, wild thoughts in terms of just emotions, and it's just like a lot of uncertainty, and I'm really thankful to HShem. Really thankful that my car died at a stop sign and not in the middle of the street or anything like that. And thankful to my dear sweet mother who came and rescued me. And from there, we went out and we saw the house, the place that we might go to. It's it's all uncertain, but and I can see that whatever happens, there's a blessing. There's a blessing in it. I've already had the experience before, and if it happens again, but I had to be reminded of it, and so I had to share that. It goes with the Torah portion, because God he knows us so well. He will do whatever it takes to bring us to where we need to be, and how he does it, that is that's to him, up to him, and that's what he did for the people of Israel there, taking them on that other route, to bring them so that they would not be discouraged. And and one day, that is the place. That is definitely the place, Israel. So I had to share that. I had to confess, and I thank HShem. He's so good. He's such a good father. And I know, that perhaps many of you can relate. And I pray that you had a blessed week. I know I did. I had a blessed week, and I pray that this week is truly a blessing for all of you. Thank you for listening. Shalom, shalom, Shavua Tov.